Psalms for your spiritual battles. 1. Psalm 20, Depending on God. Psalm 20 reminds us that God is our helper in the day of trouble. As we face any battle, our trust should not be in our strength and resources, but in the Lord. Psalm 20 also tells us about the end of those who trust in themselves. 2. Psalm 51 and 32, Confession of sins and getting rid of guilt. When David sinned grievously against God and was confronted by prophet Nathan, he repented and cried out to God for forgiveness. Psalm 51 is a confession prayer and Psalm 32 helps us overcome the guilt of sin. 3. Psalm 25, 61, 86, 28,143, Crying out to God in times of trouble. Most psalms reflect an honest outpouring of difficult human emotions to a known God. These psalms can be used to pour out our hearts to God, even when it is hard to find words to pray. 4. Psalm 100, 150, Praising and rejoicing in God. David praised God at all times. Most psalm starts with an honest plea for help in time of distress, yet ends with praise. Praise Him, at all times. 5. Psalm 91, Refuge in God. Is there any safe place better than the shadow of the Almighty? Where do we find our shelter and refuge? Is it a job, bank balance, relationships etc., or God? 6. Psalm 124, 126, Remembering God's mercies. If God had not been merciful to us, we would have perished for eternity. It is easy to forget all the benefits we received from God and focus on what we think we lack. It is imperative to remind ourselves of God's mercies and the answered prayers. It is wise to write down all the answered prayers so that you can recollect and cherish God's goodness in the past and offer thanksgiving and praises frequently.